lakad matatag!
Normally. To do it. I think they can look to pick up the pace if they can, but they seem like they're all smiles. Mushi gives Tibbs a pat. Should probably be going in your favor.
Oh, this might be a nice trap here from Hokori in the river. They're gonna pop out of the tree line, and Skem's gonna be the target. Melodic with the dagger is even gonna pop the Fairy Fire, but he will still tick out as Gardic finds first blood to start game one.
A tower, especially once those spells are on cooldown, it's those small things that Yopaj does that really sets him apart.
Gardic bottom lane. Great shards positioning from Tims. Just blocks off the escape from the Witch Doctor. Not going to go down just yet thanks to the stick. Has a Fairy Fire to play with as well if required, but Tim's been able to get in range for the snowball, setting up for another.
Doctor going down.
Oh, it also might be Witch Doctor maybe setting up a bait as Analog's going to TP in. They've got the early Melodic onto FBZ, so the Death Prophet's going to be in some trouble here with the bounce back. The snowball not fast enough to be able to dodge the stun, but Yopaj, he wants to join the party as well. They've got the arena to be able to play with. Analog's already used his spells, so they're going to turn to the Pango, lining up the spear, getting the chain control, so they can bring him down with the damage follow-up thanks to the Death Prophet.
Yeah, that was the sort of play I was talking about in terms of just knowing how to use your... Oh, actually, Tim's looking to chase Gardic here, using the additional movement speed from the Death Prophet to try and catch him out. Oh, poor Witch Doctor.
Oh, that was very, very instant from both of them as well. Just then maybe they'll consider about bringing FBs in mid to try and put some pressure on the tower.
Nicely done by Theolacore.
Rolling Thunder from Analog, gonna split the middle. Not gonna connect onto Scam as well, as Yopaj actually gonna look for the kill onto the Nyx Assassin. One more swipe is gonna be able to claim it, but he might be in some trouble as well with 2 points in the Melodic, and the damage that Analog is pumping out. Yopaj should end up going down to the last tick.
Alright, you get a little bit of a trade here. Oh, they're even gonna steal this stack here. Jackie, he's starting to make the rotation back, and he'll scout it out, but not quickly enough. Lots of gold going
as well. Shards to block off Gardic. They'll be able to go back for the Witch Doctor after they get the kill onto Analog.
If they get the kill.
Spill. Oh, they won't even get it. Arcane Curse.
Oh,
That'll
no.
kill him in the end.
And a couple of swipes from the creeps as well. I was about to say, like, the game would look okay for the PA if you had a little bit more pressure onto this top lane, and I just don't feel like they've made the moves quickly enough as Tim's, well, speaking of Vitaly on his Enigma, he might be level 7, not as quick that time around with the the usage together. Going to try and clear out some of these Eidolons as well on Yopaj.
Yeah, they got the high ground advantage. Theolacorp, Sentry drop. They're going to go for Tali instead. Beautiful target to try and bring down to start the team fight, but they don't have the damage as Vitaly.
They don't have the global.
Drops the black hole. No Analog's here as well with a follow-up. What a beautiful start from Hokori, bringing down 2 members with the first black hole of the game. And now Analog is trying to just get to Scam, who will be able to sidestep the remaining use of the Rolling Thunder.
Oh, it's so different if they... For now, they're hoping to try and catch out Lumiere, but I think he's going to have the presence to be able to get into that tree line and TP away. Lots of rotations being wasted.
Looks like they're going to get Gardic instead, just popping his head out of the tree line. The important thing, it gets the information that Boom were sweeping towards top, so Lumiere does escape. While all this is going on, Jackie also got a double stack at Radiance Ancient, so he did take that one away from the Phantom Assassin that was... hoping to claim it with the Battle Fury.
Yeah, but they're not taking anything like
mid lane, Yopaj gets the speed. Let's see if the follow-up control is going to be there. Analog hoping for the Rolling Thunder usage to escape, and it looks like he will make it away. But yeah, with this Aegis, then you're like, okay, now you can go for T2 towers, and then it's very difficult for Hokori just to give that up for free.
Here we go, bottom side. They want to get this kill onto Vitaly if they can. He's trying to bait out a little bit here, and they should be able to find him, maybe? On Tips, there we go. Just a little bit of vision being given. He wasn't going to... I call him.
No, the damage that came out as soon as the tag team was used with Jackie nearby.
But even just look at Vitaly's item build as well. He went for a Aghanim Shard really early on onto the Enigma. So it's all about just pushing out the lane. Let Lumiere be the one to carry this game for us.
Mid lane, Yopaj once again. A jump onto the Painkalier. They're going to have the full control this time to bring down Analog, and this should be Roche.
Vision.
So what in the jungle, giving them a lot of information on Boom. They see that Lumiere committed very heavily deep inside the triangle. Tim's gonna try and start Yopaj with the instant follow-up. Just blows up the life of Lumiere. And now Hokori, they just need to get out. Gardic won't be able to make it with the TP. Analog will be fortunate enough that he's protected with the Rolling Thunder, but boom, a 3-for-1 as Jackie even got a kill on the Nyx assassin who was trying to connect to the rest of the team.
Yeah, they just read them completely. Like, yeah.
You should know a ward is nearby. There's no way to be able to jump up without it, so... Over to the triangle though, at BZ will at least get a kill onto Theolacor. The rest of Hokori starting to move over, but Jackie just... One meld usage and Theolacor's health pool just evaporates. Oh, by the bottom outpost. Tim's just going to TP into a little bit of a surprise in Vitali and Lumiere, but now Yopaj will look to join as well. Tim's buying some time thanks to the snowball, and Hokori, they need to get out because the rest of Boom are connecting as well.
Gotta deal with these Eidolons.
Arena's going to be laid down. An easy kill onto the Enigma. No messing around with the Arena usage from Yopaj. Now inside the river, Analog will be able to at least follow up and kill off Tim, so we're 1-for-1 nonetheless, but a couple of ultimates were used for that.
But your team fight doesn't exist now on Hokori, so yep, that tier 2 mid. It's Aegis about to expire in 20 seconds. They force the glyph out. I think they can stick around. There's really no reason not to. Don't even need to pop any big cooldowns for it. Another tower obtained. More advantageous ways to be able to take the farm away. And so Lumiere vision with the gem being held onto by the Mars. Oh, Lumiere is hiding. Oh, they found him! Vac?
What? How? How does he know he's there? I don't get it. Okay, all right. Pro plays for a reason,
yeah.
I suppose. I'm like 99% certain he didn't get any vision of him in the tree line, so very cool. And up the high ground they go.
That's just Japoy for you. Here we go.
Very close. Analog playing with fire with a jump in. Deep inside the base they go, but boom, not too worried with the lead they've been able to pick up as Analog. He might just die in the Rolling Thunder. Jackie's right-click damage, something that you have to be wary of when you're trying to play with the Pengu and these... Roche, they do get the kill onto Hokori at least, but can they get out with their lives as well? As now with the Aegis advantage, Yopaj is going to look to jump into the middle.
Nice stun.
Rolling Thunder with a follow-up stun from Theolacor as well. They'll get the first kill, but what more can they get out of? Is Jackie caught in the middle under the secret shop. Vitali's going to jump into the middle, but the buyback used for the global south, it'll stop the black hole, but still the fight. It's a decent start for Hokori. Lumia's going to try and jump in and get the finishing blow, but he doesn't have enough damage. Yopaj will stay alive, and Jackie cleans up the rest of the components from the Radiant lineup.
Honestly, that is the best fight you could have possibly hoped for.
You get another kill as well into a core. It's kind of what the fight needs to look like for Hokori. Oh, Vitali will jump FBZ. You see how hesitant they are to heavily commit. Lumia's gonna now jump in. They've killed off the Death Prophet with ease. Can they get more?
They found
Lumia's
him.
onto Scrim. Okay, that can enable the black hole now. But where's the Enigma getting to the middle of the team fight? Lumia's in some trouble. Yopaj, he's lacking the mana for the spear inside the arena. They'll still be able to bring down Jack off to the right side, and look at the damage from the TA jumping into the tree line. Do they have the vision onto Theolacor? The Nyx assassin will be able to just scurry on away.
No, Jackie's just saved them a couple of times. These team fights need to do on Boom is stick in
Scam is incredibly powerful.
Okay, he's gonna back. I'm sure that's what the comms was all about right there.
And the jump in. Might be able to blow up Vitali for the moment. Tiding down the Enigma, but meanwhile, Jack in the middle of the fight. He's going to go down. The damage from Lumiere was enough to kill off the Templar Assassin. Let's see if they can get more out of this, though, from Hokori. Global Silence. It's going to enable Boom to continue to push on forward. Yopaj playing with FBZ slams away the life of Gardic, but they haven't addressed Lumiere, however. They'll clean off Tim's off to the right. Yeah. Under the ward, gotta be cautious. The threat of the arena is gonna jump. Hex onto Vitali, finds the opening, and they just blow up the Enigma, who's got a buyback and will look to rejoin, but they might just lose too many members before he's able to get back into this team fight. As Guardian's gonna go down as well. Lumi is still nearby, threatened with another initiation. He just bought the refresher as well. So the Phantom Assassin is not playing with a buyback. This is it. If they kill him off, this is game.
And commit everything that they can. Buyback just coming up on the Witch Doctor. You've got Refresher available on PA as well.
They see Theolacor in the river. jump through. You need every single member, and Hokori just not playing together. Nick's getting picked off. Creeps inside the base as well, so this is a very awkward scenario for Hokori to be in. Do you stick around for
aggressive move in the middle of a team fight just to be able to get the jump?
Guarding Tim's a kick back. He'll try and make as much space and waste as much time as possible. They'll get the initial stun, but a beautiful snowball afterwards, dragging Jackie in. We'll be able to keep alive Jackie. EXO has been committed from Boom. They're going to try and get firm control of the base. Tim's as well. Another kickback onto Vitali. You need the Enigma, and you won't have him for the last fight of the game. There's now Lumiere. He's going to go down as well. They've got to buy back on the Phantom Assassin, but they are against the world to be able to hold this 3-on-5. Tim's again. Oh, no. Oh, this goddamn scepter on the tusk. What an item, dude. And now also Yopaj clipping up the Phantom Assassin. One spear into the second. Follow-up is Boom. Will be able to find their first map victory of TI 11.
And it'll be a big sigh of relief coming through from them as well. When all else fails, go back to Boom Dota. And this was it in a nutshell.
That is a lot of issues they have to try and help out with the last pick. That is...
It's good damage.
Great way behind. So, yeah, really nice individual plays coming out from Boom. Just recognizing what they need to do whenever a team goes for these kind of lane-cutting shenanigans. This top lane, Tim's will be able to find first blood, though, onto...
That they can right now. With Hokori just looking to use the stun to disrupt a single last hit.
Top lane. FBZ double skewer as well to shove away Gardic. Lumiere will still get the long raise, however, to bring down Tim's in the tree line, and FBZ hits back as well. So Boom, second kill of the game is going to be picked up for them, and at least they're able to trade the lives of the support. Secure the Shadow Fiend into a compromised position. Very awkward for these two range heroes to be positioning in.
And once again, all three lanes Boom favored right now. Not too often that you see a Timbersaw go a boots this early on just to be able to...
FBZ! This lane continues on with the action. FBZ cleans up.
I think you're going to be in an alright spot for Boom.
I think this is one advantage that Hokori are going to have over the next couple of minutes, where Scrim is kind of forced to play down bottom, whereas Theolacor isn't. TB cannot 1v1 the Timbersaws. Another kill going the way of Lumiere. FBZ, second death for him in the game.
Could have maybe lived. I mean, he had a healthy wand as well as the raindrops just about to come off cooldown, but maybe just wanting to keep those so that when he does eventually come back to the lane, he's in a healthy enough spot.
Analog's in trouble mid lane. Oh no, Yopaj, he tried to pump fake the spear, then used it afterwards, and Analog with the phase shift will be able to dodge that. So Arena expended and not able to get my kill off Gardic. Some de-warning shenanigans, but the Glimpse going to send Yopaj packing. Tim's, however, wants to try and capitalize with the initial stun. We'll drop some Mortimer Kisses, which is enough to be able to secure the kill, but Vitali might have an opening now to kill the Snapfire. And not with Mars stepping in to provide that extra assistance to push him away.
For Boom's side, Jackie is still farming reasonably well, though, so...
Without the kisses, 40 seconds until it's back up, and another tower going the way of Hokori. This can now really enable them to start to push into the jungle and make it difficult for them to get full usage out of the Empower, but FBZ...
That helps.
A jump in.
Silence.
A silence into the core is going to be able to prevent the skewer underneath the tier 2 tower. They'll have to follow up with the Requiem as well. Trying to break the coils as Boom, they're in trouble. FBZ is going to go down off to the left side. Lumi is able to catch up to another member as Analog. He can also clean up on Yopaj, who was... Oh, spear from Yopaj. FBZ, is he going to blink follow-up? In fact, they're going to try and turn around on Hokori. Look at the wraparound from Lumiere. Should be able to close the distance onto the Mars. The mechanism will buy enough time for Yopaj to enter the higher gun, but Analog wants to continue in pursuit. He's got to be cautious, but he dodges the RP, and FBZ, they're going to get out now. Boom. With the RP wasted, you can't stick around to take the skirmish, and unfortunately for Scrim, the retreat will not be an option for the Enchantress.
Especially with how this game has been...
Jackie. First on the front, it's going to back up to the higher ground ward. They'll see Vitali. They'll see Theolacor.
Just on one.
A jump in stun. They might be able to blow up Jackie. Doesn't get the Sunder off. The Vendetta damage enough to be able to kill off the Terrorblade. And you got to get out now on Boom. And unfortunately for FBZ, will not be able to do so. A beautiful jump in thanks to the Nyx Assassin. And they'll be rewarded with another kill as well, which hands over the jump to Hokori.
FBZ's doing a pretty good job. of pushing in this bottom lane, making it passively engage into Hokori's side of the map. So that's going to be a tier 2 tower going down, and a nice little amount of net worth for him too. He needs to get back though. They're moving.
Oops, smoke's gonna pop. Analog entering the high ground. Core's only gonna land on a one. Jackie's gonna enter the middle as well with incredible use of the arena and the Mortimer kisses. Lumi is gonna end up going down, but Boom need to get more out of this good side of their team fight. They're gonna consider about going back to Analog next. Aeontis will be propped for the moment, and they will not be able to catch up to him. So in the end, Theolacor should still go down. Kill off the Nyx. If they get anything more, as Gardic should DP out, almost going down to Yopaj, but can Boom consider about Roche now?
I think they can. They've got the meta use line. They just cut the wave? No, they're going to go for another smoke. Vitali, will he be fearless again?
They're under the wards. Oh, the vision advantage and the static storm, but they only bring down one. Up, he's going to be there with a fall of damage. Jackie's trying to right-click into Lumiere at the moment, but he's not winning the man fight. Lumiere is just too far ahead with the advantage of the butterfly. Jackie cannot keep up with the right-click damage as they'll drag back another. What a skirmish for Corey.
Buyback, man. It was like they got the initiation onto him. Ag Static Storm dropped on his head. And then the 2-man RP was actually pretty decent coming through there.
He grouped up and could set up for a beautiful Static Storm because Blink's almost completed from Gardic.
He was almost there on Vitali.
Skill's going to clip onto Theolacor. Not the greatest start for them. Yopaj's going to try and play around with the arena. They've already lost Schem off the left side. Jackie's soloing down Lumiere at the moment. RP's going to buy him some extra time with the help of the MKB.
Satanic.
But Lumiere can try and turn around the Satanic. Requiem charge up as well. Jackie's killed off. Yopaj should be able to escape along with Tim's with the Whirling Death. We'll stop that TP in its tracks. So in the end, we'll be a 2 for 2. They do still end up getting the kill onto the Shadow Fiend. So not the worst look to take, because Boom all grouped up as 5, ready to take the skirmish. Comes down to the initiation. You've got to be worried about this DD onto Lumiere as well.
They know. They saw the presence aura on the creep.
Tim's the first one forward. Theolacor's just going to jump up and try and drop the vision. They're onto Epi's ear. A couple of right clicks. Takes care of the Magnus. And all of a sudden, they've got firm control of the triangle. I just love that play from Theolacor. Just mindlessly blinking up, dropping a ward, and just getting all the information they need to scout out where Boomer position. Analog not concerned at all. Aeontis gonna get popped. Vitali will cover the retreat as well. So let's see if they can try and target him with the puck. Normally Aeontis was used. Yopaj gets the initiation onto the Shadow Fiend with the Mortimer Kisses fall up as well. But they might be able to deal with the first slap at Lumiere. Trying to keep himself healthy thanks to the Satanic. They'll secure the kill, but can they set themselves up for round 2? As Jackie's in trouble, a Static Storm layered down to prevent the Sunder. He's got a buyback, but no Metamorphosis for the second life. And Hokori, looks like they should be able to take this game to a very, very convincing victory for them as well. Very impressed with how they're able to perform with this lineup.
And another 1-1 on our stream.
Yep.
You know, these teams just trading 1 for 1. I'm sure going back